Here we go. I forgot to press live, like an absolute doers. Hello, Sandman. Welcome back. How's it going? There we go. Hey, Bob. How's it going, mate? Just give me a moment. There seems to be something wrong with my shit. There we go. Good. Try to keep the cursing to a minimum, though, because my grandma is currently around. Okay. I'll do my best, but no promises. So, I've been working on a mission for sometime soon. Yeah, not bad. I managed to ding up my knee a little further than I'd anticipate today, but a little bit of good news. I'm going in for keyhole surgery on Wednesday. 3 to 5 day recovery time, and then that's it. Fixed. 6 weeks, and then I'll be able to go back to the gym, which is pretty fucking awesome. Okay, what was I doing? I've got 2 fire supports. What I wanted to do is I wanted to mess around with extra fire supports. Yeah, I wanted to mess around with extra fire supports. So what I want to do here is let's get a box. So box, transmitter box. Where's a... Yeah, this is what I want. Equipment box. No, not an equipment box. Where is it? Supply box. That's what I want. NATO. Here we are. Good to hear, my man. Yes. I'm very much hoping that recovery is going to be very swift on my end too. So I'm looking forward to it. I don't have any. Well, I've got a date. I don't really have times at the moment, but I'm really hoping for some good news. Okay, so let's clear all of this. Let's clear all of this. So we get rid of all that and we put something that wouldn't spawn naturally, like 82mm range tables. Let's put 5 in. So what we're going to do is we're going to log classes as a string. LG off-road. So then we need a comma, bracket. Wait, no. It's log the class name. Yeah, there we go. Log classes. Quotation marks. So how does this work again? It's that the name which goes into a custom name. So that. Wait. Yeah, that. Wait, no, no spaces, no spaces. Ah, darn. Here we go. That into a custom name. What do we want to call this? We want to call this supply box with proper misspelling so that we know that it's working. YBX. Then close, then comma. Then what we want is the equipment that's inside. So let's look up a range table. Range card. So again, we log the classes to the... Oh, no, not that one. Logistics air box, supply box. That. Range card. How do we do quantities? If I wanted, say, 6 or 10 range cards, how would I do that? Is it underscore number or space number? Let's try underscore number. So underscore 10, close brackets, close. Okay. So we know that one of these logistics is working. We've got the LG off-road, and then we're going to get a supply box. So let's give this a shot. The line is... Well, I'm not sure. I'm not entirely too sure. He was getting better. But he started attacking his tail again. Not as badly as before, but definitely not good either. Currently, the vet has just said continue on with the CBD oil and just let him roam free. He's clearly gutful enough of being inside. So he's out free, he's out in the day, which seems to be helping. But it's when I sleep at night. You know, when I sleep, I can't spritz him. So we'll see how that goes. All right, so first of all, fire support, logistics, kippies. Select that up. Invalid logistics list. Okay. So underscore number does not work. So let's try space number. Port, logistics, kippies. Drop that there. And invalid logistics list. Invalid logistics list. Why? How? Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to... Ah, I see the mistake that I've made. There was a space. There's not supposed to be any spaces. I'm hoping it'll all work out. After surgery and after a few other things that is pretty big on my list, I'm hoping to get another cat, preferably a young'un. Invalid logistics list. Dang it. I'm hoping to get another cat for him to kind of just play around with and see how that goes. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Okay, so we know that that one works. This is A-okay. This can go above there. So we need another one of these modules. Paste that, get rid of this. We'll call this Scarlet. Now we need... Okay, so equipment. How do you put in quantities? Okay, let's focus on just getting the darn thing to spawn in first. I'm so used to swearing, it's a little odd not to be swearing. Log classes to clipboard. Alright, so that one is a good one. This one should be Scarlet here. So, bracket, quotation mark, that, quotation mark, bracket. Okay, so let's try that first. Oh, I didn't adjust the spawn in time. Hang on. Spawn in time should be 0. There we go. So we're not waiting too long. In fact, if the call-in time is just too long, we can always just get a really fast jet. There's Scarlet. And that seems to be working. Okay, good. All right, so 1 minute 30 seconds. That's good. That means that the box is spawning. So the box is spawning correctly. But now let's... What is the fastest jet in the game? I think it's the Shikra. Shikra? Where is planes? Here we are. Stealth one is technically just a bit faster. So log, class, get rid of that, paste. Right, so now the spawn in should work absolutely fine. Right, oh, my monitor just died. Whoops. There we go. Okay. Okay, I see. I see. So I'm looking at the example array. So we've got our box. It's comma, open second bracket. So it's not close bracket, open bracket. It's what it is this, comma, open bracket, quote, double check. So close bracket, quote, open bracket, open quote. So this is going to be the custom name. So we'll call this Benji. Why not? Benji, close bracket, comma. Then we need equipment. So where's that range card? There it is. Log classes to clipboard. Then close that, and then double close bracket. Yeah, double close bracket. All right, so let's give that a shot. So Scarlet, cool. Invalid logistics list. Okay. So there's a problem. Why is there a problem? Is it with the name, I wonder? No, it's not with the name because I forgot to include a open quote there. Okay. So let's just double check this. So it goes from the supported list argument is the class name, custom icon, and an initial code. So what if Benji is wrong? What if we just do that? So it's our supply crate, and it's got the range card. So let's give that a shot first. Just like Scarlet. Okay. Oh. Okay. Huh. So now is range card the name? Or is that just an actual range card? Let's give that a shot. 15 seconds. Do I hear it, or is that the ocean? There it is. Did not hear it at all. That thing is so fast. Yeah. Oh, there it goes. Oh, that's such a cool sound. Okay, it looks like it's the actual range card. Okay. So that tells us a few things. So what if we get rid of the open bracket argument and get rid of a bracket here? So list function. Oh! I think I understand. All right. So this is the list function. This is what the entity is spawning. So now over here, the universal initial code. or the init code is what we want. This is where the range card needs to be. Classes to clipboard. So it will be here, Control V. And then I think it's, let's try 10, comma, or 10. I don't know if we need object equals this. Code executed when any requested object is spawned. Let's give that a shot. Yeah, don't worry about medical treatment. Scarlet. Okay, supply box NATO. There it is. Fuck, that thing is so fast. Right, so we should have 10 range cards in there. So let us hope that there is indeed 10 range cards. Once it eventually gets down here. Up, and the jet despawned. I wonder if we can do the same with helicopters, or is the box gonna destroy the rotors? There we go. Oh god. Wow, that was loud. No, okay. Blast. Damn and blast. Okay, so for some reason it's not clearing. Why? Control X. So I don't think it'll be on the init. It'll be down here. Spawn delay 0s, fly height is 300. Okay. Alright. Awesome, Sandman. No worries. How's your grand doing, by the way? When any requested object is called. So how do we clear the box? Hang on, I asked these questions before on the server. Am I even... Yeah, I'm still part of Simplex's server. So... where the actual heck did I... or hell did I... So, Hobbs. H-O... Hobbs. No, what is my username? Sir Hobbs. Sir Hobbs. Darn. From user. Sir Hobbs. Sorry, just a moment. Here we are. Okay. All right, shit, there's so much here. Okay, good. I asked a lot of questions and now. Hold on. Pick the default template. Picture of the support menu. Okay, hold on. No. Now, you see, Discords are so good. So good. Okay, so ammo underscore resupply. Ammo underscore resupply. What? How did I write this? Oh! Oh, okay. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Yeah, okay. I understand the mistake that I am making now. Okay, so it needs a custom SQF function. So basically, what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to. She just sits around in her chair all day and watches the TV like a zombie. Oh, I'm sorry, man. Is is she all there, dementia, or is she still, you know, mentally active, shall we say? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on my display capture so that you guys can see my disgusting desktop. Now, what I'm going to quickly do is quickly go through my documents. So it was other profiles, Hobbs, missions. There should be a lazy company mission here. No. Images. Where the heck or the hell is. I know lazy company's mission, demonstration mission for LCS. Here we are. That's a SQM. Bugger. Okay, so other missions, we need pilgrimages, Altus, Ho Ho and Co. I think this is the one. So mission.sqm. Control A. Then the only thing that we leave out is the mission.sqm. But hold on. Am I being dumb about this? I think I might be. Where is that mission that I made for Lazy Company? It was demonstration mission for. No, it's not that one. I think she's slowly fading into dementia. She forgets a lot of stuff and forgets she's told me stuff. Like she's had an appointment on a date, so 30 minutes later she'll come and bug me. Really sorry, dude. That's not cool. That's fucking hard, man. I lost my gran in 2020, and well, I distanced myself from her because I was hurting at the fact that she was hurting, which was a horrible mistake to make, and I really wish I could go back and change how I did that. I should have been there more often for her. Um, but just try and spend as much time as you can. She's only got a limited number of visits. I mean, how often do you see her? And if you don't mind, how old is she? Okay, hang on. I'm going to quickly just look at the Discord again. Add the box ID to the list of the functions and then everything else in the universal init code. Okay, hold on. Clear magazine, clear item. Okay, I think I understand. No, I don't understand. Why? Why? You currently live with her 85? Okay, so you live with her. Okay. So it's not like in my case where I only saw her once a week. Okay. Well, I mean, look, I'm just some guy on the internet. I really can't give you good advice, but she's family. She's probably annoying, but you know what? She doesn't have much longer. Whether that's a year, 5 years, 6 months, who knows? Ah, fuck it. I might as well just show my Discord. Here we are. Here we are. Okay, turns out I'm an idiot. I add the box ID to the list of functions and everything else to the universal init code. However, I'm getting an issue where the requested items are in the box but unselectable. Add weapon cargo global for everything. Add magazine, add item. Okay, so if I pull this up. Okay, I see. So add weapon cargo for everything. Use add magazine, add item. Okay, so this would be add item. This one would be add item. Titan AA would be weapon. Add. Is it weapon? Smoke shell would be add magazine. I think. Okay, so this needs to be in the universal init. Is this the universal init? No, this is system init. Universal init code is here. Okay, so that code needs to go in there. So this would be add weapon. Add weapon, Titan AA. This would be add magazine. This would also be add magazine. No, this would be add item. Mission sick pack, this would be add magazine because it's in the magazine section. Cigarettes' magazine. This would be add item, I think. Smoke shell is not a magazine, it's an item. This would be magazine. Oh. C. Would be V. 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 Okay. So we can get rid of these two lines because they don't apply. One magazine, HE grenade shell. This is an item, I think. No, it's a magazine. Is it? I can't remember. Control A, Control C. Let's go in. Ow. Wow, that was fucking loud. And then we just paste. I think. This seems wrong. There seems to be a lot of spaces. Let's give it a shot and find out. Scarlet. So we'll set it a little further forward. Oh, it's working. So I guess it doesn't matter how many spaces are in front of the coat, so long as it's referencing properly. Okay. So what I could do then is I could probably edit it. Oh, there it is. Didn't even hear the jet. There it goes. Audio has decided to load in. So what I'm thinking of doing for this mission is I don't want us to have access to good weapons unless, you know, we fight for it or we find it naturally. So what I'm thinking of doing is that this cargo supply is going to be bare bones basic bitch. It'll have a crap weapon, a couple of magazines, and then that's pretty much it. It won't have anything else. And I think this will be on like a 2-hour timer. Because if it's on a 1-hour, 2-hour timer, then it's going to be called in. Yeah, if it's on a 1-hour or 2-hour timer, it's only going to be called in every so often when someone really needs it. It also means that if Arma fucks us over, we've at least got a place to start from 0. Because let's face it, it's Arma. And it didn't clear properly. God damn it. Why is it not clearing properly? Okay, universal inner code. So maybe... Hold on. Where's Discord? Here it is. Okay, so I need to scroll back here. Logistics, that's what we want. Oh, you can drop infantry. Interesting. Okay. So how am I listing my code? Badly, turns out. Okay, so if I list this, if I leave this on the right-hand side of my second screen, pull this back up. So Control A, delete. All right, so all of this has to be in the universal init code. Okay. So what we will do is we are going to copy these line by line. C V. And we'll just do this one at a time. Control C. Control V. So let's try and get it to clear the inventory first. Or okay, so let's get it to clear the inventory first. So that is so open bracket, open bracket. So it's close, close, close. All right. So let's try with that first. So we'll set the flying height at 100 meters so that we're not waiting too long. And we'll see if our pilot friend is as good as he thinks he is. Oh, it dropped it. Fuck me, okay. Man, that is a low flyby. Holy hell. Right. So, first things first. Is this actually clear? It is not clear. Fuck. Right, back to Discord. Port menu. Okay. Okay, got the crate to spawn. So we're at the stage that it's not spawning the correct kit. I've used a given example in an SQF in the init box and the list function. I can only get the default. Not entirely sure what I'm doing wrong. I've also used compile amos resupply.sqf and the no, okay, that's wrong. Wait, turns out I'm an idiot. I add the box ID list to functions, which is what we've done, and then everything else to the universal init code. Okay, that's what we're doing at the moment. So the box is in the list function, and then everything else is in the universal init code, except it's still not working. God, I really should have made a mission about this, about how to do this, back when I fucking knew how to do this. Add weapon cargo for everything. So let's check our code. Clear magazine cargo global. Yeah. Clear weapon cargo global. So it's got item clear, magazine clear, weapon clear. This was like me when I was cleaning my PS4, consulting the guilds like a madman. Oh yeah. You know, the worst thing is I figured out how to do this beforehand and I've completely forgotten how to do it. So this is also a good reminder for me. Okay, so if we take this function over here, just the top right the top 5 lines only. Okay, so delete. So that's comma. Add this one, copy. Do we need a comma? Yes, maybe. Possibly? I don't know. Because it's closing an argument. So let's go comma paste. Wait, hang on. Wait. What did I add? Clear item cargo. So magazine. So now we're doing weapon clear. So comma paste comma and last one clear backpack. Copy. Then paste. So funny symbol bracket. All right. Scarlet. Supply box. Okay, something's working. I don't know if it's just going to spawn the box or if this is it working. Nope. Fuck me, that thing moves fast. God fucking damn it. Wait. Wait. Hold on. Something just changed. Nope. No, it didn't. Why is it not clearing? Why is it not fucking clearing? Is it because... Oh, you know what it probably is? It's probably because I'm not using quotation marks. I think. So let's go quotation marks and start using them. So quotation marks are in. Let's just make sure that our quotes are in the proper place, because I think I misplaced a few. God, wow, there really needs to be like a zoom function. I feel like I've got old man eyes. That seems to be correct. That seems to be correct. To be correct. Okay, so let's give that a try. Okay, so that's working. It's very good, very, very good. Trying to see if I can spot it somewhere. Oh, there it is. Fuck me, that thing moves fast. Nope, not clear. Fuck, why? Hobbs, I've been looking into the general history of Southern Africa, and one of the things that consistently ones up is the difference between the Afrikaners and the other settlers of the periods in regards to culture. In your view and experience, how clear is the difference that a Britain-Ireland situation where the two are relatively similar, or is it more like German and Ireland where the differences are... Oh, German and Ireland. Highly, highly pronounced. So specifically within the SADF that I've been made more keenly aware of is the Englishmen, as they would have been referred to them, which is people that came from Britain, America, Ireland, etc., etc. And the local Afrikaners were on two completely different thought processes, shall we say. So at that specific time, obviously it depended a lot on where the Afrikaner, as it were, came from. But some of the stories that some people have told me is that Afrikaners were absolutely brutal, that the one guy brought in a kitten and was smashing its tail because he thought it was funny, and all his Chinas were laughing along with him at the pain of the cat, to which the Englishman, or the Englishman, as it were, went in and fucking decked everyone, because who the fuck does that? Fucking ingrates. I'm not saying that Afrikaners were dumb, but there was a lot of stories of the local Afrikaners being less abled, shall we say. But now, whether that's just a discriminatory action, I don't know. I'm still looking into that. But there were a lot of stories of the local Afrikaners being less abled than Englishmen, which I'm pretty sure is just, you know, two groups of people that just really don't fucking like each other, and those opinions have progressed into older age and probably have become more apparent than they were all those years ago. So it's it's night and day. At then it was night and day. Nowadays, I think that there's still a very big difference, but a lot of it comes down to accents. And well, as we found out between Legion and Legion and the other people, it was thought processes as well. So it really depends on where and how those people grew up. Obviously, the more wealthy they are, the better school they be go to, the better decisions they'll be able to make. But definitely amongst the poorer Afrikaners, there's a lot of stark differences in thought processes, shall we say. Not in a negative way, but just in an alternative way. So okay, so the quotes aren't working. Oop. Why are the quotes not working? Universal init code. I really wish I'd saved this properly. Where the hell is Discord? Here it is. I was already looking at it. So holistically, it's more Britain and Ireland comparison than no, more Ireland and Germany, much more Ireland and Germany. It's almost like two completely different. Okay, so to put it in a more simpler way, you know the Kruger National Park. There was a founder. I can't remember his full name, but his surname was Kruger, and the Queen of England was very impressed by how he was conserving involved in the conservation of animals, and invited him to the palace. So he happily accepts, goes to the palace, and he's chatting with the Queen, and you know they're making lacquer, they're joshing, etc., etc., etc. And he's got his tea, and without even thinking, what he does is he pours the tea out of the cup into the saucer. Now, the Queen thought that this was very odd, but copied him. So pours the tea out of a teacup and into the saucer. Now, the reason why they do that is to cool the tea down so you can drink it faster. But that's the kind of difference. Britons will drink tea, like, for example, Britons will drink tea out of a teacup and would be fucking horrified to hear that you pour it into a saucer to drink. But South Africa is exactly the opposite. It's too fucking hot to drink. And, you know, they've got things to do. So they pour it into the teacup and drink it out that way because it's simpler, easier. That's the kind of thought difference. Where the fuck is... I've already got this, don't I? Yeah. Okay, so I think there's been an update. Okay, so where does this go? Does this go... Defining a list of items that can be requested is done through the list function. List function. List function. Here we are. Okay. So this is the list function. And then everything else goes into the universal init code. So what if we do this? Control A, delete. The B supply crate. Okay, where is my code? Here it is. So let's take all of that, copy that, throw the supply crate. So let's just throw it straight in here like this. Okay, so we need the fancy close and then double close. Okay, so fancy close close. All right, let's try that. Okay, so that seems to be working. Thank you for clearing. I was just curious if people writing about two groups were making a deal out of nothing. Obviously, there are clear differences in thought processes. Where do you think that originates from? I think a lot of it originally originates from the Boer Wars, the two Boer Wars. So you got the first Boer War and the second Boer War. Obviously, at that time, fuck me, that's fast. Obviously, at that time, the local Boers did not like English because, you know, the English were concentration camps. They were executing them all. And I think a part of that resentment has filtered through, not necessarily from the concentration camps, but definitely from how things are done. And how, you know, it's actually a very good question. I don't quite know how to answer that at the moment. I think a lot of it just differs from the Afrikaans way of doing things is very strict. So, for example, if you were to go into a home, if you were to go into a home in South Africa, you might find some kids and they might say Oom Bob or Tannie Bob. Now, Tannie means auntie and Oom means uncle. So you're basically saying Uncle Bob, Auntie Bob. It's usually seen as a sign of respect. Whereas, you know, in the English culture, well, at least where I grew up from, should I say, is everything would be sir and ma'am. So, or Mr. Clouds, Mr. Smoke, Mr. Yellow, Mr. Rock, Mrs. Grass, whatever. Excuse me. So, like within Afrikaans, it'll be or Tannie. Or if they're much older, grandpa or grandpa, it'll be Opa or... I can't remember what grandmother is. It'll be Opa something or... whatever grandmother is, I can't remember. So that's one thing. Another key difference is pronunciation. Because Afrikaans is quite a strong language, shall we say. It's quite a strong language with a very distinctive accents. Sorry, excuse me. Strong and distinctive accents. You'll often find that if I talk to someone who's Afrikaans, there'll be slight, even though we're both speaking English, speaking the English. Sorry, you'll find that there is some misunderstanding between the different accents. Mine is quite a enunciated accent, whereas someone who's only spoken mostly Afrikaans most of their life will struggle to pick out certain words that I might say because it doesn't sound like other words. For example, there was there was a lady that my auntie knew that who couldn't say egg or anything starting with an E. She could only say it with an H. Heg. Or elephant. Or egregious. So it was always with an H. Now, whether that's a speech impediment thing, I'm pretty sure it's just a speech impediment thing. God fucking damn it. I think a lot of it just basically boils down to how the clash between the two cultures and how things are done within those cultures. Not necessarily in a bad way, but it's just different. Like, for example, if we take a look at the Chinese, a lot of what the Chinese will do is what we see as unsanitary. People lying on the floor with their feet up on the vegetable aisle, or taking the baby, just ripping the nappy off, sticking it in a dustbin and letting it have a massive shit. That's normal in China for whatever fucking reason. But yeah, that's disgusting. Why would you do that? Why would you make someone's life that much more miserable? It's that kind of difference. And now, obviously, as you grow up, those beliefs mold who you are and can create some friction between the different people. I'd say it's a lot better now than it was. But also, in South Africa, you can be killed just for having a nice watch. So, who fucking knows? So class name. So what if we did this? Hang on. How does it go? Class name, custom name. I hope I was able to do some level of explaining because I'm not very good at explaining this kind of stuff. So Control X, Control V. Did it originally have a... I can't remember. I think it did. So class name, ammo resupply, double, and then the function. Okay, still called supply box NATO. That's not good. There we go. Okay, Bob, you're an absolute lifesaver. Thank you very much. I mean, was it? I felt like I was half-assing my way through that. Where the fuck did the box go? Oh, there it is. Damn it. How the fuck did I do this? Discord. Alright. Okay. I add the box ID to the list of functions and everything else to the universal init code. Okay. So Control A, delete. Load class to clipboard. That's list function. That goes a universal init code. Everything else must go here. Control C. Universal init code, Control V. Now, does it need commas between them? I don't know. Let's try this as is. Figure it out. No, it helped me frame what I picked up on the internet, so you were building on that. Okay, good. Triple this error, invalid logistics list. Okay, that's good. That means we fucked up. That means that we're making progress. Okay. Why did we fuck up? Ah, fuck. Well, just remove that. Okay, I think the rest of this we can just delete. Oh, fucking really? Really? Delete that, so that. Okay, let's try this again. See if it works. Invalid logistics list. Okay. So we're making progress steadily, slowly but surely. Control A, delete. Get this out again. C. Paste that in Control V. Now, do we need, where the fuck is, here it is. This function. Okay, clear item cargo global. Where is my... Clear item global. This, yeah. Magazine, that's correct. Correct. Clear backpack global. Okay, I'm going to try something. I think I've still got the demonstration mission. So let's Control Save, Control O. And let's figure out how the fuck I did this. Where's the demonstration mission? Demonstration mission. Where the fuck is that? Other missions. It was on Altus, wasn't it? LC missions? No? Oh, there it is. Demonstration mission. Ah, shit. Yeah, okay. Yeah, force load. That's fine. Okay. So, where is... Here we are. Box A, if equip. Fuck. Fuck. I thought... this would actually tell me something, but it tells me fuck all. Fuck. How did I do this? Didn't I... Wasn't there... Hold on. Control O. Community escape missions. Wasn't it this one? Didn't this one have the functions where I figured it out? No, there's only one module here. There's no SNS module. God, fuck. '23. It was last year that I figured it out, I think. Was it last year or the year before? Hang on, when did I post this? 2023. Oh, fuck. Okay, never mind then. 2023 when? It was 25th of April, 2023. 25th of April. That's too far away. 25th of April. I wouldn't have figured it out by then. Fuck. Well, I guess we're still just fucking beating at it until we figure it out. Okay, so Control A, delete. Let's go back to my code. I think everything has to have a what do you call it? Quotation marks and comma around it. Right, universal init code. We're gonna paste that there. So that comma that comma oh bugger. That comma forward one. Comma or quote. Okay, so let's give that a shot. Invalid logistics list. Fuck's sake. Okay, so it's not. Let's double check that. Did I fuck anything up? No spaces. No spaces as far as I can see. Control A, delete, paste. Or was it this? Oh shit, it was this. Fuck. Ah, shit. That, that, that. That. Okay. All right, that should work. Wait, what? Support functions, request airdrop SQF, line 11. Okay, so hang on, let's try that again. Logistics Scarlet. Okay, so we've got a new error. That's good. Port functions, function request, line 11, error for each. Hang on, where is... Here we are. Other missions, pilgrimages, Altus, Ho and Co. Nothing. What if it doesn't need quotes? What if it just needs commas? Oops, shit. So, Scarlet. Control A, delete, Control V. I mean, it shouldn't need a comma because it's got the code is closing, but fuck, maybe. Lovely biltong. Scarlet isn't here. Why is Scarlet not here? Ah, that's why. Because the Shikra got deleted. There we go. So now it should work. You know what they say, 3 steps forward, 5 steps back. Yeah, no, it's not calling it properly. Oh, no. Okay, so what if we just grabbed code straight from the thing? Where the fuck is Firefox? There it is. So what if we just grab this straight? As is, no changes. And we just throw it in there. Is that going to work? Yeah, no, it doesn't work. Hobbs, how did you ever get around to watching a dude? Yes, I did actually watch it. It was his most recent one. Please watch this. I'm not good at titles or something like that. I wasn't entirely sure what I was looking at. It was interesting, but also surprisingly odd. I I'll be honest. Like I do need to give him another chance, but I did kind of click off because I just wasn't entirely sure what he was on about. But I do need to watch his other content. Okay, so hashtag supplies. Resupply. So maybe this is wrong. So what if... Let's do this. See. Let's try that. God fucking damn it, why? Why are you not working? Control A, delete. Okay, so we can call a function. We can call the box down whenever we want. That's fine. Now, for some reason, the code that we've been using this entire time does not want to fucking work, and I don't know why. So let's just copy these two. His more recent stuff is pretty bizarre, but that's because he's coming out of a... I'd recommend his Aztec stuff. It's a much better standard of his videos. Okay, that would explain quite a lot. Thank you. I appreciate that. More coherent as well. Okay. So... all of this goes into the universal init, doesn't it? God, I hate my past self for not fucking posting a screenshot of what it's supposed to look like. How the fuck did I figure this out? How the actual fuck did I figure that out? Add the box ID to the list of functions, which we've done, which we know spawns. Then everything else in the universal init code. I'm adding it to the universal init code, but it's not fucking working now, is it, Hobbs? Past Hobbs, fucking idiot. Here's the universal init code. So we know we don't put it in here, I don't think. Unless, does it have to be in parentheses? What if it has to be in parentheses? Object equal underscore this. So let me try something. Where is my code? Here it is. So Control C, Control V. So, or what if it's the semicolon that's fucking me over? What if it's the semicolon that's fucking me over? I mean, it shouldn't because it's ending a function, but what if it is? I don't blame you for clicking off. However, without that context, it makes little sense. But with that context, it frames the video better. Yes. Like I said, I was very fucking confused as what he was on about. I was just so lost. But okay, it's not working. Expected array hash map. So what? So if I do this, wait, no, that's wrong. That. Hold on. Nope, not working. For each comma call list function. If list what? If list I line 11 error for each string expected array hash map. Control A, Control V. So what if is it missing a symbol? What if it's missing a symbol? What if it's missing that? And then we just close it off. Yeah, no, it doesn't work. God, old Hobbs, how the fuck did you figure this out? Oh, wait, hang on. Maybe there is a way that I figured it out. Who would I have talked to? I would have talked to Jakes. Where the fuck is Jakes? There he is. Fuck. It was simplex. Simplex figured. Nah. Does not help. Basic setup. Cool. Okay. Defining a list of items that can be requested is done with the list function module. This code is run whenever the menu is operated that must return an array of items formatted with the following arguments. Item class name. Okay, we've got that. Formatting options. We don't need that. Init code. So does this go into the list function? No, but old self says it has to go into the universal init code. Okay, so let's try this. So we copy this, we put this into the function. Goes into list function, control V. Great. This goes control A, this gets deleted. From here, this goes control C. This goes into the function over here. Okay. Play scenario. Okay. All right, so we've got the MATV. But now we're missing the quad bike and the LSV. Quad bike, LSV. Ah, because I didn't call it properly. I did not call it properly. So control A, delete C, V. Let's try that again. MATV, still MATV. Some reason. Here we go. Is it empty? It looks empty. Yeah, it's empty. Okay. So it didn't do a proper call. Why? Control A, delete. Control A, delete. You know, this was probably stupidly idiotic. So stupidly idiotic, and I'm just not getting it. You know what? You fucking know what? Here we are. No, this. SSS. Simplex support services. How to call resupply. AI. Custom supply drop, no. Transport. But modifying the... You can create custom airdrops by modifying the SSS airdrop scripts. The scripts allows you, for example, you might configure a custom box with ACG Chemlight Ultra High Orange. What? Pretty much, yeah. Custom support drops, okay. Okay, I already know how to do all this. Yeah, I don't care. I want to know how to load. Okay, double close brackets, already figured that out. Get to how we can fucking do the custom. I am very much deep in thought. I am trying very hard to try and figure this out. And this guy's good, but he's not giving me the answer that I want. Okay, that's not what I want. Yeah, no, this video is not what I want. It's good. It's very good, but it doesn't tell me what I need to know. What I want to know is code that's executed. I don't know what to think. Okay, hold on. Where is my code? Here's my code. And my resupply. So let's do this. Let's save as, or Control Shift S. So it's going to go into our documents. It's going to go to other profiles, hobs, missions, the missions, blah, blah, blah. Where the fuck is pilgrimages? Altos. Oh no, that's the wrong one. Oho and Co. I'm going to select a new one called SSS or SSS underscore scripts. Open that, and we're going to put ammo resupply.sqf. So, bearing that in mind, to rename, I'm going to select all and copy. So, what if universal inner code, if we put that there, this function, that's going to be this. Nope, wrong button. Log. This is to clipboard. So open bracket. Ah, oh, fuck's sake, really? That. Control V. Ach, nee, man. Okay. All right, let's give that a shot. Nope. Didn't work. Why? Why is Scarlet not coming up? Ah, that's why. So let's try that again. Scarlet. Okay. Okay. Fingers crossed, gentlemen. Fingers fucking crossed. Oh, wow. Fuck me. Okay. Stop being such a stealthy little fuck. Fucking CSAT equipment. Did not work. Fuck. Okay. Okay, back to deep thought mode. Where the fuck is Discord? What does this say? This is not anything that we need. This isn't my code. Interesting. This is Malden. This is Malden's airfield. Or is it Stratus's airfield? Yeah, no, it's Malden. Take a look at the top right. So maybe escape from Malden. What if? 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 So it should be one of the escape from missions. There's only one Malden. Yeah, that's fine. Ooh, fuck, that's a lot. Come on, come on, don't crash, don't crash, don't crash. Yep, that's good. Okay, scenario was loaded despite the missing content. I think. Yeah, it's exactly. It's exactly. It's exactly. It works. So now why? Yeah, there's no commas, no quotation marks, nothing. So it should work. It should absolutely work. Okay, I'm going to copy this. Call compile. Hold on. No, okay, so this shouldn't be needed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this. Copy that as best as I can. Open. Other pilgrimages, Altus. Ho and Co. Yeah. There we go. Okay, good. So, Control C. All right, call sign is ammo resupply. So unless the code has changed dramatically, this... Uh-oh. Why is ammo resupply not functional? There should be... Oh, wait. Ah, that's why. That would be why. It's because I'm not op 4, I'm blue 4. Nope. Why? Okay, so let's do this. Control A, Control C. So we know that Scarlet, or Control V. So we know that Scarlet works. So let's see if it calls properly. Scarlet, supply box, 15 seconds. And then if it works, we'll expand it into Sublime text editor, and we'll see exactly how the code works. Fuck, man, it really screwed our server dropping all the way down over here, didn't it? Yeah, it works. So, how the fuck? How the actual giddy fuck does it work? Control A, Control C. Bring up Sublime. Alright, so Control November, paste. Okay. Clear magazine, cargo, clear item, cargo global. Yeah. Clear magazine, cargo global. Yeah. Weapon, cargo global. Yep. Backpack. And this add magazine, cargo global. Add magazine cargo global. Add item cargo global. That's where I was going wrong. That's where I was going wrong. Fuck, I feel like such an idiot, but I'm glad that this is done now. So let me just space this properly. Okay, so now I can make a proper script. What is the time? 9:30. Dude, we've been at this for hours. Fucking hours trying to get this stupid shit to fucking work. Oh my god. 2 hours we've been fighting at this. 2 fucking hours. Okay, I'm gonna save this as Control Shift S. True underscore working. It works. It fucking works. Oh my god, dude. I should have looked. I should have looked at the screenshots more, but you know what I'm going to do? I am going to make a video just on Simplex support services on how to fucking get it to work properly. Because fuck me. Fuck me. Fucking hell. God, dude, fuck. Oh, okay. I think that's gonna be it. I think that's gonna be it for today. We at least have it working. We at least have the logistics system working. That means tomorrow, when I work on this a bit more, I can actually get it to work properly. Oh my fuck. Okay. All right. Thank you very much for joining me this wonderful stream. It's been absolutely lovely having you guys here. And I will see you. I don't know if I'll see you on Sunday because it's Father's Day on Sunday. I know that I'm setting something up with for Ho, should I say. But whether he chooses to stream or not is entirely up to him. But yeah, thank you very much, guys. After Father's Day is done, I'll probably stream for a little bit. Probably do something. Anyway. All right, thank you very much, guys. You guys keep safe out there, eh? Cheers.